Between Apple's Airpods, Samsung's Icon X, Sony's 1000X, and a host of others, competition is getting pretty stiff when it comes to truly wireless headphones. I'm Erin for TechGadgetsCanada.com, and I recently had Rowkin send me a pair of their Sport truly wireless headphones. These are the Surge. I had a chance to try out a pair of Rowkin headphones a couple of years ago, and I didn't have the best experience with them, so I was really looking forward to see if the Surge were any different.
These headphones are in-ear models with a hook to help keep them in place on your ear. They are truly wireless since there's no neckband connecting them to each other. Also in the package, a dual-charge micro USB cable and extra silicone ear tips.
Getting the Rowkin Surge set up and paired is a pretty easy process, but you will have to do it twice. Pairing buttons here on the top, you'll push and hold that and then go to your phone's Bluetooth menu to connect to the earbud. Now you'll have to do this twice because you'll need to pair them each individually to your phone. And kind of maddeningly, they don't show up as separate earbuds, or they're not labeled left and right when they show up, at least in my iPhone's Bluetooth menu. So you kind of have to guess or just be really deliberate about what order you pair them in. The fit with the Rowkin Surge is snug but not uncomfortable, and it actually provides a good amount of noise isolation. Noise isolation, of course, is the act of physically blocking that sound from getting into your ears, and it does that by providing that really great seal. Now that's going to be good if you really want to sort of block out the world. If you're on a plane, you don't want to listen to a crying baby or whatever, but if you are in a busy area where you might need to be alert to traffic or cars or what have you, it is something to be aware of.
The Surge are sweat-proof and water-resistant, and they have a rating of IPX5. What does that mean? Basically, you can hit them with a good amount of water and nothing bad's going to happen.
Overall, the sound quality is pretty good on the Surge. The bass is definitely pretty thumping and noticeable. Overall, no complaints about the sound quality. Now, when I tried out the Rowkin Minis a couple years ago, I did notice an issue with videos being out of sync, and frankly, at that time, those headphones would become disconnected from my phone kind of randomly as well. So no disconnection issues with the Surge, but when I was watching videos, they were definitely out of sync. It was probably about half a second, kind of just enough for me to be looking at the video and trying to figure out whether the audio was ahead of or behind the video. Just a little bit maddening.
I should probably point out this is not uncommon with some fully wireless headphones, though it didn't happen with the Jabra Elite Sport, which I also reviewed. You can find that here on the channel, but it is frustrating and does limit the earphone usefulness. The battery life on these was comparable to some other headphones I've tried out recently. Rowkin Surge gives you about 5 hours of music on a single full charge and about an hour of playback on just a 10-minute charge, which is handy for those days when you forget to charge them. The Surge does not come with a charging case or really even a case at all, which is kind of a shame. Included instead is a micro USB Y splitter that's a little bit cumbersome and fiddly. You will need to charge each earbud separately.
Overall, I really like the secure fit of the Rowkin Surge, but the wearing of them, I guess, takes a bit of getting used to. First few tries, you'll feel a bit awkward, but trust me, you'll adapt. I didn't really care for the fact that these didn't come with a case. They're kind of delicate, high-priced electronic equipment. It would have been nice to have a durable storage case to keep them safe. As it is, I'm going to have to go out and find like a zippered, padded pouch or something to store them in.
The secure fit and the noise isolation is pretty great. Some other good features: the Surge feels durable and rugged. You can access Siri or the Google Assistant. It's also got a built-in microphone that was surprisingly very clear on calls.
So that sync issue I experienced when watching video is pretty disappointing. I really feel like that's a tech problem that should have been solved by now, but not so much. Now, on the other hand, if you're looking for headphones for purely audio use that have a long battery life, they sound good, and they fit pretty comfortably, the Rowkin Surge are a good pick. They sell for about $99 on Amazon and about $129 from Rowkin's website. Check both of those sites for current pricing. And I think that's a pretty decent deal for fully wireless headphones because they can be expensive. If you want to read more, there's a full written review at TechGadgetsCanada.com. Head over there and check it out. And if you have any questions or comments in the meantime, you can also find me on Twitter or Instagram at ErinLYYC.